tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Number 18, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Number 7 heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 7.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. One and two, here it comes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
These guys need to swing for the fences. They're not an average team. They're one of the worst in the league in average, so they're not going to win games unless they hit the ball out of the ballpark. They're going to have to do that in this game.
Will Myers will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Eric Hosmer gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 46 will be the man on the mound for the Friars. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's making his big league debut here on the mound. He's going to have a lot of adrenaline. He's going to have a lot of nerves. He's going to have to be able to contain all of that so he can go out and be effective. It's going to be tough to do, and that may be his biggest challenge all game long.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings, or one big 2-out at-bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that dugout.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch-out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Called strike 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Justin Turner will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Circle change, too low, ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Number 7 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. After 1, no score. Christian Villanueva makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Frankie Cordero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Carlos Asulin takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. A pause and the 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Wow, he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
First offering on its way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do it.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cody Bellinger is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Galvis on to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Number 46 set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Standing in now, number 7. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
4.
in, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Kemp looking up. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Eric Hosmer checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. Hit to first. Belanger is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Christian Villanueva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll head now to Enrique Hernandez. Steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
And we'll get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds this thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment, it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there. He comes through with a solid single here.
First pitch on its way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Cordero has a beat on it, and that's the third out. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead. Frankie Cordero is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty, leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4.
Leading off
the inning, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cordero moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hitting machine for them.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1 left for L. Number 7 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Yasmani Grandal stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hedges waits on it, and he's set down 1 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Enrique Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
This is skied out toward right. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder
Jock Peterson is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Adam Liberator will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 36, Adam Liberator.
Frankie Cordero will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Adam Liberator will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double.
Boy, a real good effort that time out there in right field. I thought he had a good shot of getting there, but you see the leap comes up just a little short, and that's going to allow this guy to make it up to second here with a double.
Chris Taylor will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Hey. 2-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Hit to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Yasiel Puig stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hosmer has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Austin Hedges is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Christian Villanueva will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Frankie Cordero comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the base. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And that misses inside 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Number 7 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Myers going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail here 4-0. Here comes Pat Venditti into the game, and this will be fun to watch. A switch pitcher.
55, Pat Venditti.
Carlos Asulin stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Number 46 will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
Number 46.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in. Ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah,
Now
a 4-pitch walk to the
Number
pitcher.
7.
That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. He's probably taken anyway.
Number 7 will dig in now. 2 hits in 4 at-bats thus far tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 4-0. Enrique Hernandez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter is going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Drilled on the ground to short and reined in 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Jock Peterson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. And he'll step off. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Oh, that's out.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher, number 55.
Number 60 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
The 2-0 pitch. I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cordero comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Chris Taylor will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. Oh no, he missed it. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kirby Yates will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Kirby Yates.
In now is Yasiel Puig. A swinging bunt to the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. 9th inning coming up. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Pedro Baez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Will Myers will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning.
Justin Turner will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Cody Bellinger will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Chopped foul right at home plate. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Left fielder.
Matt Kemp makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Now the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
The final line score.
So that'll